So I'm here in the kitchen, and there are a couple of things which I think probably I saw in recent YouTube reviews which need to be addressed. So let me take a look and see. So first of all, I have a Delta 1 and I have a Delta 2. Okay, I don't have the extra battery connected. I just have Delta 1 and Delta 2. Never mind the mess in the kitchen. We cook here, so you know my kitchen's not Gordon Ramsay's. Okay, so let's go and see the Delta 1, and then we're going to compare and go to the Delta 2. So for Delta 1, I just put it to charge, and let's see, it's here at 83%, and you can hear the fan noise. This is very slow charging. It actually ramps up, okay? All right, but let's try to put a load on it and see here, because I want to test with this load. Okay, so I have an induction cooktop, 1800 watts, and I'm going to turn it on. A pot of water. This by itself is making some noise. All right, I promise I'll have the meter. Okay, so here we have this here is ramping up. All right. Right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the plug. So I pull the plug here. You hear the click? And the induction cooktop's still working. Input 0. You hear the fan starting to kick up here. Okay. Put it back on. It works. Okay, now let's do Delta 2. Let me shut this off. This is real. This is not going to be decorated. You're going to see my messy kitchen and everything. Okay, I don't care. All right, plugged in, plugged off. Okay, plugged in. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, that's going to switch on. I switch this one off. Okay. All right, so this is on. Right. Might have, yeah. So there it's going. So the sound level sounds the same, but it sounds like the tone is a little different on fan. Could be because they're using probably some different fans, ball bearing fans, that will have longer life, but will sound a little more. Okay. Next test, I'm going to turn on the AC in the back here. So AC. And then I turn on this induction cooktop, put it on 10. So you're hearing that noise from the induction cooktop. Okay. And it's doing pass through. Okay, so this isn't what we're going to test now is UPS functionality. Hobotech claimed that there's 2-second switch time. So right now you see I'm going to pull this out, okay, and you'll hear the click. Wasn't quite 2 seconds, but something did switch there. Okay. Let's do it again. Okay. It switched in. Let's see it switch out. Switched out. Unplugged. Okay. So I plug it back in. Okay. Plug back in. Right, so it's going to pass through and it's charging, right? Now let me notice the behavior on the screen when I pull it out. What happens here? Okay, oh, I pulled out the output. Whoops. Okay. Okay, let me pull out the input and see what happens. The input's pulled out. I hear the relay click into 0. Okay, there is a delay, right? on a display. But the important thing is the induction cooktop seemed to be completely unaffected. Weird. Let me push this back in. Now let me put it back in while looking at the induction cooktop. Okay, now I will be plugging this back. Oh, wrong way. It's like I'm plugging in a USB. Okay, plugged in. Switched. Okay, switch back on. Okay, let me give it 10 seconds for it to ramp back up. Okay. Now, let me see. Pull out here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It does seem that this 2-second switch might be a very intermittent thing, but like I said, I've tried 3 times and you've only seen it once. So let's switch back on here. 1. And then I switch off here. Nothing. Let me just plug it in here. You could hear the induction cooktop in the background. It clicked on the relay from the grid. So in my case, grid is actually my Delta Pros downstairs because I'm powering my whole house from Delta Pros. And I unplug here. Let me let it wait 10 seconds. Unplug. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, let me try with a lower drain appliance. Okay. Now, obviously, if I'm using a laptop or sensitive equipment, I'm never going to use one of these as a UPS for it because I get APC or Schneider Electric UPSs. And yeah, I'll plug in here this ultrasonic jewelry cleaner. I'm not going to plug in my gun cleaner today, sorry. But that, okay. And then let me unplug here. Nada. Nothing. Plug it in here again. Switch on. Bam. Okay. What else can I try in this kitchen? I don't know. Maybe the microwave. Let's see. Okay. Microwave. Okay. Alright, so I got the microwave here. Alright. Plug it into one of the 3-prong outlets. Okay. There it is. Alright. Clock. Okay. Let me start the micro. Okay, micro is on. Okay, so it's passed through here. Let me see if I unplug this micro. So I'll be hot switching relays. I don't like that. Sorry, I'm engineer cringe coming. Yeah, I just hot switched a 1700 watt Panasonic microwave. Let's try again. A microprocessor still running the microwave, and the microwave's magnetron is still heating my cup of water. Okay. Of course, yeah, like I said, you will notice this with something even like an LED light because those are very fast. You will notice this. A laptop, it's puzzling because the laptop has a battery. All my laptops have batteries. Do yours? So, you know, oh well. Maybe Hobotech could try again. I don't know. Maybe he just got it wrong this time. Maybe his unit's defective, or maybe he's found something I didn't. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. All right, so here we have the baseline in my kitchen. Let me do the baseline in my kitchen. About 34 dB, okay? All right, let's plug in Delta 1. Unfortunately, you can't see this because it's I use the same phone. I can't find I think I left my decibel meter in church, to be honest. More important to measure how loud people make a joyful noise rather than how loud these power stations are. Okay, so I just plug this in. So you have here approximately 1 meter away. This is Delta 1. And we're going to go 5 meters away. That's Delta 1. Okay, let's try Delta 2 now. I'm really not going to do any editing on this because I want you guys to see this, for raw and what it is. Okay, so Delta 2 gets plugged in now. Okay, you could hear a distinctive sound of Delta 2. So here's about 1 meter away. And here's 5 meters away.